Hello people of God, today I want to talk about God's time. People have been asking this question, what is God's time? So today I want to talk about it, and I'll be very quick so that this video will not be too long. Now, when you ask the question, what is God's time? God's time is the season again when God's purpose meets a person's preparation and God's providence converge. The will of God will now happen because his purpose has met your preparation. His purpose has met your preparation, so you must be prepared at all times. So many people blow up with just one meeting. They were invited and they performed very well, and from there they got connections to other meetings. That was how they blew up. Just imagine that they were not prepared. So don't sit at a place and fold your hands and be expecting and be expecting one day one magic will just happen from anywhere. You prepare yourself so that when that opportunity comes, you'll be found prepared. That is God's will. You don't fold your hands. You don't just sit down at a place waiting for God's time. Waiting for God's time is not merely waiting for God to move. It is often becoming the kind of person who can move when God is moving. So if God is moving and your abilities, your capacity cannot move with him because you are not prepared, God's time will pass you by. So you need to become that kind of person that can move when God is moving. We can see the case of David. He was in the forest taking care of his father's flock. He was actively prepared, actively in service. Then when God brought Goliath, the eyes of the people were now open to whom David truly is. So the situation that happened between David and Goliath was just a form of God using that situation to show the people what had been happening in the secret, that David was going through some kind of preparation. He was preparing himself. Now these things just happened. You will see that number one, his confidence before Goliath came from knowing God. It was not just a mere military experience, because David was not a military. Number two, remaining faithful in a small assignment. You can see that the assignment that was given to him to take care of his father's flock, he was very faithful. That was why God brought those little tests, those little things to train him against what is coming ahead of him. Number three, he faithfully cared for his father's sheep and obeyed his father by delivering food to his brothers at the battlefield. So the opportunity came while he was faithfully handling ordinary responsibilities. So you that is running away from ordinary responsibilities, it is a tool, it is a way that God used to train you for what is coming ahead of you. So when Goliath showed up, he became an opportunity that exposed David's preparation to the people, to all the nation. So the battle did not make David a giant killer. What made David was his faith in God, his skills, his character, and his experience. In the secret place, in the hidden place where nobody was seeing him, he was very faithful. So those are the things that made him a giant killer, that made him who he was. So that place that you have to sit up, because God makes people in the secret before he brings them openly. He prepares men in the secret before he promotes them openly. So Goliath was not David's preparation. Goliath was David's examination, because the preparation for this particular exam has been going on in the secret place, has been going on in the field where he was taking care of his father's flock. So you must be ready at all times that when you are given the platform, you will not destroy the opportunity. You will not go to that stage and just misbehave. Maybe he brought a very wealthy man that would have helped you along your path, and just few questions that this person asked you, a few interviews just to know who you are, and you were just saying things that are not even in alignment. You will miss out that opportunity. So you need to prepare, study, read, things that God is putting in your mind to start it. Get more knowledge about it. Start doing that thing, so that when the opportunity comes, maybe one person can just watch a ministration somewhere and call you. One person can just watch your podcast and give you a call. One person might just be in that congregation watching you performing, and you didn't even know that your destiny helpers was sitting right inside that auditorium. And that is how God's timing will just emerge with your preparation, and everything will just open up. It is how it works. Place you are and prepare. It is God that gives the ability. But guess what? When God gives this ability, it is man's application to this ability that God will now look and blesses the work of your hands, because he said, I'll bless the works of your hands. But if the abilities he has given you is dormant, when the opportunity comes, it will just pass you by. Thank you and God bless you. I remain Mr. Nicholas. Follow me for more videos like this. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, and follow me on all social media platforms at Mr. Nicholas.